Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are gonna be getting this area ready to move the rabbits. This is just a better spot for them. We're gonna move our chickens. You'll see different stages of this and probably from different days. So we're just gonna get started. Basically what we have is we have pretty flat ground, not totally flat, but we're gonna put a weed barrier over it. And then we're gonna go ahead and we've got some loads of wood chips that I'm gonna bring around with the tractor. So first we're gonna go ahead and lay down the fabric. So that's 12 feet. Yeah, we need 20 feet, so I figure we're gonna do probably three more at least and have 24 feet. And that way you have 2 feet between them. Does that work? I just want something on this, just in case we get winds.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh, actually, I've got bricks over here. Five, four, three, two, one. So the next piece to getting the rabbits moved is to put up a third hoop house. So we have 2 hoop houses right now. We're gonna build a third one, move some out of one hoop house, move that hoop house, and then move the other one, move the other rabbits from the hoop house they're in to the other hoop house. We did have some damage from a tree a few weeks ago, so we're gonna have to do some repairs to that one anyways. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and put together the hoop house that we have, which is from Vivor. It is a 10 by 20 hoop house. I think the middle of it is 7 feet tall, and I'll put a link in the description to that hoop house. So we'll just move on to the next step here and see how long this takes us to put together. And since I've put this together a few times with the other ones, this shouldn't be too bad to put together. So let's go ahead and look at these instructions, because this does look a little different than what we had before. Nope, this is exactly the same. So we will go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll put together our base layout with our uprights. So what I do is I put the two 20-foot sections together, and then I lay it on the ground, and I'll put the base on the short sides together, and then we'll assemble the hoops together, and then I'll get Monique's help and we'll put the hoops in, and then we put the first hoop in, and then we put the second hoop in, and then we brace them so along the sides it has a bunch of rails that go across it. So as we put it together, you'll start to see that come together. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each side has got 5 of these. So I'll pull out 5 here. And then make sure, yeah. So what's nice is that you probably can't see it on the camera, but they're stamped with the number. So instead of it being a sticker and it coming off, they're stamped with a number. So that's kind of nice. So I've got 5 of these here. And then I'm gonna put these up here. So the next piece to put together, the next step in this is to put the hoops together. So now So we've got 5, 5, 5, 6. That's how it goes around. So 5, 5, 5, 6. So we actually found that putting them together first was actually a little bit easier, even though you have to take them apart to put the long rails in. It actually did make it a little bit easier to do that. So what we'll do is I will put these together, and actually the hoops, it's easier on the hoops if you put the screw head on the top of it and the nut on the bottom, and then you put the rail on the bottom of the, so you're just taking the nut out, putting the rail in. And then let's see if we get lucky enough to bring another 5 out. So the next step into moving the rabbits is we're going to go ahead and we've built the rail, the bottom rail, we've built the hoops. Now we're going to put the hoops on the 2 sides of the rails, and then we'll have some bracing on that. All right, so hand me one of those.
Okay. This doesn't take an end one?
No.
The 4s? Okay.
It's the 4s are only on one side.
Okay.
I need the other side.
Like I said, babe.
Oh my gosh, that little elephant thing, the elephant water thing,
Yeah.
I thought it was a possum.
Ew.
Hold that.
You have a...
So I found out I have to take the deck off of the Craftsman tractor to do the drive belt.
Oh.
So it's just gonna take a little longer. I've got to go get my chain hoist so I can hoist up the front of the tractor so I can get the deck out, and then I can get underneath it.
Okay.
To actually work on the belt. All right, let's see if it'll.
It's not gonna hold itself upright, but
Yeah.
I can start working on this side.
Okay.
Do you think we should attach 3 of them together and just see if it works?
I don't think it'll work.
Okay. That's why I asked.
I think we tried 2 one time and it didn't work right.
Okay. Where's the nut for this one?
Sayla's probably gonna come home and go to bed.
She was like, hey, can you go drop a car off for me at the church? And I was like, are you okay? Something wrong? And she said, no, it's fine. She said, I just really need to poop. So she's dying to get home so she can poop.
No, I really can't put that on camera.
Huh?
No, I really can't put that on camera.
You could just edit that part out.
I need to go turn on the other camera.
Golly, these webs are so thick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's following me. All right.
Okay, so question.
So cool.
Do we want to backfill this later?
We'll. Yeah.
Okay. Because it's actually pretty high up off over here.
Yeah, we'll backfill it later. We've got plenty. I'll bring some back.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just get an idea of.
Ugh. Did you tighten these up already?
No. But they're pretty much as tight as they're
Gonna get.
Yeah. You know what? Let me.
That's not bad. Take. Do you have the tool that I can walk around and?
Oh, I need it just for a second.
Okay.
Got me some pocket pliers. So what we're doing is we are tightening up the hoop house, and then we're going to put its cover on, which will get it ready for a set of rabbits. Yes, I can do that. That Work Pro, she's using the Work Pro pliers that are kind of like the Knipex, a lot cheaper. I'll put a link in the description. So one of the things is my daughter, our 16-year-old that you've seen before, she makes and sells macrame at farmers markets and online. Monique does laser engraving of earrings
And bookmarks.
and bookmarks and stuff, so she
It all goes with
sells,
that boho thing.
so she sells all that with that. So and folks, I did the other side that you saw. So I'm not just standing here letting her do it.
That's all right. I stood there and let you do it. And
That's true. She did let me stand there and let me do it.
it's moral support, okay?
All right.
Here.
Cool.
I know
just
what
lean
you're saying.
against that for right now. We are going to continue getting this rabbit hoop filled up. And so I just wanted to show you the progress we've made so far and what else we're about to do and get done. So we've gotten the rabbits in here, or some of them, like this one 3-hole cage right here. And so what we're doing is we've got 3 of these. So this is including one. So we've got 2 more. And we're going to put them on, hang these ones. Monique is going to make some more of these cages. So hopefully we'll get a video of making cages and how all that works. So what we've done is we have replaced, let's see if we can get up here. Yeah. So we've replaced the screws that were a part of the hoop house with these eye hooks. So just same holes, same size. And then I've had pretty good luck with these ratcheting things with the carabiners on it. They're pretty tight. Each one of them will hold 90 pounds, up to 90 pounds. And then what we did is we just took some carabiners and hung them here. And then we put another eye hook here. So we have 3 of the straps. So that should hold a total of 180, and then another 80 would be 1 to 40, about 250 pounds, which these are the Polish rabbits. So they're nowhere near the size of the big ones. So then what we're gonna do is on the bottom, we are going to put another set on the bottom here. I'm gonna put another set on the bottom, and I'll show you what we're gonna use to do that. So we can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could fit 6 of these 3 holes, so that's 18 rabbits there. And then hopefully we would do the same here, 18 and 18, we get 34 rabbits in here. So 34 rabbits in here would be really good. Let me show you what we're doing here. So we've got these ratchet clips, and they have a knob or a little button. So on that button, I can go, so I can pull it out, right? So what we're doing is we're taking the other side of the carabiner, and let's see. And then, so on the other side of the carabiner, clipping it on here, and then, see if I can get this, and then, oh, need some more slack on this one. So, and then we're just clipping it on the one in the center. So then we're doing that all the way down. Alright, so before we get more rabbits in here, I'll take you for a little tour. So this is how they're going to hang. Alright, and then down here at the bottom, we've got this rail system all the way down. So we'll hang a number of these so we can fit 3 on each side. We have only got 2 more, so we'll hang 2 more, and then everybody else will be on the rails for right now until we can get the other ones made. So, as you can see, I replaced the bolts with eye hooks, and it's pretty strong. These are just the Polish. We're not doing this with the American chins or the silver foxes. We're just doing this with the Polish, and they are very light. Let me take you for a walk through before we get the other rabbits in there. So we've got the Polish right here in a 3-hole. We have 2 more of these 3 holes. So we'll go ahead and put one right here. And then we have room for, and then we'll put the other one right there. And then we'll have room for 3 more of them. And then down here at the bottom, we'll put the rest on these rails. And then we'll put trays in between them to catch the manure, and then we'll be cleaning up the manure once or twice a week and packaging that up for the garden. And then we've got white tarps on the way. So this is a shaded area, but we do have white tarps on the way to cover it. That we've had really good luck with these white tarps that we're going to put on. These ones that we've put on the other ones. We get clips from Maker Pipe. If you haven't heard about Maker Pipe, it is a really cool company out of South Carolina that, so that's a little bit of a tour of that. We are going to put white tarps over the top of both of them. We're going to be putting another one right here. So we have 2 right now. This one's empty. Polish are going in there. Then that one right there is being moved to here. And then the one that's damaged from the limb is going to come down, and we're just going to keep the pieces for extra parts. And then the other thing is, when you put the tarp on, there's a cool company out of South Carolina called Maker Pipe, and they make connectors for conduit. And so this is 1/2-inch conduit. It just happens to be from Vivor. And I can't make this out of conduit for the same price I can get it from Vivor, but I can add conduit to it using these pieces from Maker Pipe. I'll put some links in the description of some of the things that we've used in the past for Maker Pipe. Alright everybody, so we have spent a better part of 2 months maybe getting the rabbits moved. It's just been a long process. So I'm gonna show you the end result. This. Alright, so we have Selah's Polish and this one. So like we were saying, we've got them hung. We've got them on a rail. We'll have more cages. We're gonna build 3 more of these. These 3 holes. So we're gonna build 3 more of those. We've got trays coming. And then that. And then in here, we have all the American chinchillas, one of Selah's Polish, and all the silver foxes. So we've got a whole family here, another family here, and then we've got tubs coming to go underneath them. But this is all of them. So after weeks and weeks of moving the rabbits, we now have them all in their new home. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.